Round number 2 of a scheduled 10, and we were discussing between rounds exactly why Savarese hasn't moved up in competition. And John, you had some thoughts about the previous management.
There comes a time, Marty, and you know this, when you got to throw your guy in to see if he can swim. I mean, you can learn as you're moving along with your career. Certainly you don't want to be rushed into anything where you take a fight before you're ready. But there comes a point, I mean, Lou Savarese is 30 years old now. He's 32-0, and he hasn't had anything that resembles really a live opponent in front of him.
He's only been 10 rounds one time, and that was in that wild Nathaniel Fitch fight, and that was way back in April of '93. He's got 26 knockouts, though, in his 32 wins. And again, the credit to the new management and to our matchmaker, Bill Benton. He was supposed to be in there with Terry Davis, who had to pull out with a shoulder injury. And I've seen Terry Davis fight, and that would have been a very interesting battle today. So maybe we can see it again in the future.
Well, Lou is really taking his time here very nicely, trying to use his jab to walk down Hart. He'd be well advised to work on the body a little bit here, though. Nice short little right uppercut, right between the gloves of Hart.
And of course, mentioning Terry Davis, assuming that his shoulder heals okay, and you fans of Heavyweight Explosion will get to see him against Obed Sullivan in January. On the expansion. Oh, and a big right hand over the top and down goes Hart. What is Sean Hart yelling?
He doesn't know where he is. No, he's out of it. That fight's got to be stopped. He's cursing it.
Oh, he's trying to say it was a fun. I got to tell you, that was a big right hand.
He doesn't know what hit him.
On the temple, side of the head, and Sean Hart goes down like a sack of potatoes.
Well, like we said before the fight, his father had to drum into him that Lou Savarese was going to fight a dirty fight, and as soon as he got hit a couple of times, he was complaining, but those were clean blows by Lou Savarese.
Lou Savarese with a big knockout win here, improves to 33-0, his 27th knockout. Sean Hart gets to go back to law school, and I would say, John, a much better profession for him. But we're going to take a look here at action from round number 2, and look for that right here, and there it is.
Right behind the ear.
Take a look at it from another angle.
I think he's complaining that Lou used the left forearm. Right there, you see the forearm that kind of came close to the throat area.
Well, set up the right.
Hey, if you get away with it, it works.
Sean can go back to his take-home exam. And we're going to go up to Ed Darian with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Tony Perez stops this bout at 1 minute and 39 seconds of the second round, and a winner by a TKO, Lou, the Bronx Bomber, Savarese. Savarese. Now let's have a nice round of applause for Sean Hart. Let's hear it for him.
Well, there you go. Big 6'5" Lou Savarese with his 27th knockout, his 33rd win. No losses. Sean Hart drops to 11-5-2.
New Contenders Boxing.
And, you know, we look forward to seeing what Savarese is going to do in that big show at Madison Square Garden January 12th, and just who he's going to step into that ring with. And hopefully he'll continue to want to move up in class. As you mentioned, John, 30 years of age, that clock is ticking.
Well, for Sean Hart, back to law school. For Lou Savarese, the jury is still out. Is he of championship timber? We'll have to wait and see.
Right. Well, earlier today, as we take a look at the, wow, where did all these people come from? Lou's very happy right now as they flood the ring with women, as that must be in his purse. Earlier today, though, we got to see the former 118-pound champion of the world, Junior Jones, came into the fight at 36-2, 22 knockouts, still trying to get back on track, looking for his 5th straight win. He came in against Albert Renzone out of San Antonio, Texas, a 9-18 fighter. And it was a very interesting fight. We're going to pick that up. It's a scheduled 10-rounder, and we're going to pick it up